Esther here. Thank you so much for tuning to my channel. I made spontaneous decision to make this video. I just look what's happening in the sky for this upcoming week. It's very important for us to be aware of what is coming, and as well to understand that we have absolute power and tools in order for us to change what possibly can come this week and for a few weeks in general. End of this year, it's not easy energy what's happening in the sky, especially the lunar nodes right now in the progress to final to move to new signs. They still in the between between signs, so to say, in the corridor between doors. And it's really difficult energy as well, because when they exchange energy, you really need to know how to adapt. I'm going to share with you right now what's happening in the sky. We have a very important new moon. It's coming tonight after midnight. I think it's 4:15 a.m. I'm going to show you. There's a lot of tools was provided to us. I'm going to share with you like amazing Kabbalistic meditations with combination of name of God and a special combination provided to us by righteous in order for us to change what possibly can come, especially when we're talking to the months of new moon of Sagittarius in the Hebrew Kabbalistic calendar. Okay, so let me just show you what's happening in the sky, and then I'm going to share you really awesome information. I have to tell you guys, I hope you are excited as I am, because this information for real can change your life, to say to say the least. Okay, so let me share with you sky. This is the sky. So over here I left for us for tomorrow, November 13. And the new moon will be on November 13, tomorrow, which is after midnight at 4 a.m. and 44 minutes Eastern time. You need to check where you live and to check exactly. I do recommend for those of you to take in this seriously and to understand the energetical opening it's happening, because it says in the Talmud, then you know what, let me see exactly what it says in Talmud. So I'm not going to tell you just because whatever it's coming from holy books, we always need to be very careful what statements we make, and not to add and not to remove anything it's not supposed to be there. Okay, so what it says in Talmud, to bless the new moon at the proper time, it's like a greeting the divine provinces, the king and queen from above. So it's really important to do things on time, right? So tomorrow, which is it's going to be early in the morning, we're going to connect to something really, really awesome, really, really awesome energy. And the months of Kislev, this is what it's called in Hebrew, months of Sagittarius, is the month which is connected to Nisim V'Niflaot, the miracles and wonders for no reason. And this is the month which is we have amazing holiday of Hanukkah and the secrets of Hanukkah. There's a lot of secrets inside of the holiday of Hanukkah. In one of the secrets of the Hanukkah is the unity. When collective consciousness of souls united for good cause, we can actually change the course of destiny, what's supposed to come. How beautiful it is. Then every second creator provides us opportunity to improve and to change the reality, which is we create with our own hands, right? So the new moon, the Rosh Chodesh, which translate in Hebrew the head of the month, is the first day. It's considered is the seed of the seed. And remember, in the Kabbalistic knowledge, in the way how creation works, the seed is extremely important. It's like for everything, seed of relationship, the seed how you wake up early in the morning, right? What kind of mood you're gonna follow, how your mornings will be. It's really most of the time the rest of your day will be improve or not really. You're not going to accomplish what you really wanted to accomplish. So the Kabbalistic calendar is a lunar calendar, right? So it's according to the lunar calendar, and it's meaning that months are based on lunar months and the 12 months. In the Kabbalistic calendar, we don't have 31 days. It's 29 days. This is why every 4 years we have a 2 months of Pisces when it's accumulated all together. Now, What really, really interesting in during the months of Sagittarius, we can connect to the energy of miracle, I said, and especially because of the Hanukkah. And as well, Sagittarius represent by very important planet of Jupiter, right? By the way, Jupiter right now in very, very interesting combination as well. It's a combination of art and combination of how you're using your own talents within you. This is where Sagittarius right now, sorry, this is where the Jupiter right now, really, really interesting. Now we're going to talk about the combination, what's really happening on this new moon, but I want us to understand what kind of new moon, why this new moon was being under the almost equally of this of Yom Kippur, Purim, Yom Kippur is the fast, and whatever it's considered, then people who fast, if there's anything, any war happening in the world, especially for the Jewish nation, for Israelite nation, it's by because we cannot bring korbanot. Korbanot, it's a sacrifice to the Holy Temple, especially the Holy Temple. It's still invisible. It's there. We just cannot see it. Now, because we cannot do korbanot, we cannot do sacrifice. Our sacrifice is the way how we donate money, is the way how we volunteer, is the way how we're going against our nature, using restriction in order to overcome our own laziness and to bring more light to this world. This is another way to sacrifice. Now, there's another very, very powerful way to sacrifice as well, to exchange with korbanot, it's to fast. So it's recommended. I receive email from the worldwide for all the from many rabbis who actually collect the information together and they send to everyone. And if you're not Jewish, if you still attract to Kabbalistic knowledge, Torah, Zohar, and you have an Israelite soul, you know what I'm talking about. I recommend for you to fast as well, because every soul, every energy, each of us will give this our own sacrifice by lacking certain pleasure, by letting our body to be light, to be less reactive, to nourish our soul even by restricting our body. The fast is extremely important. So start from tonight, from sunset until tomorrow sunset. It's recommended for the Rosh Chodesh of Kislev, Rosh Chodesh of Sagittarius, for us to fast these 25 hours in order to remove the potential degree it's coming. And it's very, very interesting, guys. When I received this letter today, I was doing readings and I said, I really need to make video because I see what's happening in the sky, and it's amazing how the light of Creator works and supporting us from every directions. As I said, I'm going to share with you the special meditation combinations you should carry with you the whole month, and especially to use it on the seat of the new month, which is coming tomorrow. Now, look what's happening here. We have a sun 26 degrees along with moon conjunct each other. Of course, this is what we consider the new moon, been completely covered by sun. And another thing, we have a Mars in 28 degrees. And Mars in 28 degrees, by the way, his conjuncting sun is going to conjunct sun for another short while, but we're all going to feel this energy. On top of that, we have mirror reflection, which is Uranus. In Uranus in 26 degrees. Now, 26 degrees in Aries, it's not positive degrees. It's a violent degrees, is the degrees which is can activate the reactive system. And because it's retrograde as well, he's not stable, Uranus. It's pushing masses with some kind of illusion. Because look what he's in a position. He's a position in the Mars, who's actually right now invisible because he's been completely covered by sun and become even more, so to say, violent. And we have a masses which is retrograde with total illusion of the truth, what they see as a truth, and Satan playing with them right now, because this is the cosmic energy going to affect especially those people who have a weak nature and to be easily to put call for violence. And this is exactly what's happening in the sky. So we have to be aware of that, and we need to understand that it's our birthright, it's in our DNA to have we have a power of we have a DNA of creator inside of us. So it's the inside of our DNA to rule the universe. But in order for us to activate this energy was given to us, we need to be like a creators. So I'm going to share with you really, really important, uh, powerful, very powerful name of God's combination with the specifically created for the months of Kislev, months of Sagittarius. Let me share with you. There's a lot of things going on in the sky, but I don't want us to take this awareness this whole week, the whole entire month. I really recommend for us to really to connect to this energy. Okay, so we're talking about the months Sagittarius. So you all familiar with this? This is the Sagittarius, the very ancients from yes, it's from British from the Britain Museum, and we're going right now to Annabekor. Now, if those of you who are doing Annabekor daily, I hope you do, because Annabekor is one of the most powerful tools was given to humanity. I have a full video, more than 1 hour, explaining how to use Annabekor, what is the power behind, and as well it was attached with amazing lecture made by Michael Burke, um, the head of the Kabbalah Center, International Kabbalah Center. I do recommend for you to watch this video, sometimes even to rewatch, to refresh your memory. Now, let's go here in and down, and we're going to find a month which is called Kislev. Month Kislev, this is Samach and Gimel. You can see the two letters, Samach and Gimel. You can maximize on your screen. Now, they both share Pisces, which is Adar, both share the same planet Jupiter, Tzedek. Now, the letter which is create months of Sagittarius is the letter Samech. And Gimel is the letter which is represent Jupiter. So Jupiter was created by letter Gimel and energy of Sagittarius by letter Samech. Now, what important, you see number two. So number two, in this sense, it's connected to the second line. So the second line of Anabekor, this is the line which is connected to the whole entire month. So when you're going to do Anabekor, you need to stop on Gvura, which is judgment, the judgment energy, and we there's no judgment, there's not bad energy, it's necessary as well. Without judgment we cannot grow spiritually. But for this particular month and months of Pisces as well, this is the second line. And I'm going to do right now together with you Anabekor. You repeat after me. And when you're going to do the Anabekor on your own, you can do every day. The only thing you need to change the angels of the day. Again, it's everything explanatory on my video. I just for the energy to for the unity for all of us, I want to, I really feel like to do the Ana Bekoch. So the first line, Chesed. Ana Bekoch, Gedulat Yaminecha, Tatir Tzrura. Second, Gvora. Kabel Rinat, Amecha Segvenu, Tahareinu Nora. Now you see we have abbreviation, we have a short letters. Sorry, I missed the first one. It's good to pronounce them as well every time when you do line of Ana Bekoch. So when you finish Ana Bekoch first line, you can pronounce Aleph Bet Gimel Yud Tav Tzadik, right column energy, Aleph Bet Gimel Yud Tav Tzadik, left column energy, and Aleph Bet Gimel Yud Tav Tzadik, center column energy. Same thing with every line. And then we already did Gvura, and then Kuf Reshayin Sitne Nun, 3 times as well, right, left, and center column energy. Okay, those combination as well have a sequence of the secret of Kra Satan, the tier Satan completely, and to activate the energy of the light. Very powerful line. The third line, it's Tiferet. Na Gibor, Dorshei Yachodecha, Kevavat Shamrem, Nun Gimdalit, Yud Kavshin. A very important line. It's the opening, removing the klipot. We're connecting to our sustenance, and we're connecting to the energy of embryonic stage of ourself when nothing was corrupted yet. Fourth line, Netzach, Barchem Taharem, Rachamei Tzitadecha, Tamid Gamlem, Better Trash Sadik Tav Gimel, Better Trash Sadik Tav Gimel, Better Trash Sadik Tav Gimel. And this is this line as well represent Moshe Moses, and very, very important line for perseverance to linatzech, to win any battle against light and to be with the light. The fifth line, Hod, Chasin Kadosh, Berov Tovcha, נהלתך, ח' ק"ב, תות נ"ע. Very important line as well. It's clairvoyance. It's your own psychic within you. You don't need to go to any psychic. While you're working on yourself, your own mochin, your own angel will send you exactly messages you need. It's really important. And we're not here to see the future in order to avoid the work we do. If you will be lucky and you will know how to activate your own divine inspiration, your own Ruach HaKodesh, you see things in order for you to be even more balanced and to bring even more peace. Sixth line, יסוד, יחיד גאה, לעמך פני, זוכרי קדושתך, י' ג' למד, פ' ז' ק'. Very important line, Yosef HaTzadik, it's spreading spirituality, and this is the window, door before Malchut, the world we live in. And seven line, Malchut, Shevatenu kabel, Ushma tzagatenu, Yodea talomot, Shin Kufav, Tzadik Yutav. Now, this is the line represent Malchut, the world we live in, David HaMelech, the King David, everything what he went through, his life was nothing by pleasure and easy, but he was one of the highest soul ever exist because he embraced every difficulties was coming. He knew what to do. He used the power of prayers, power of Hebrew alphabet, which is tremendous power. Now what we see in the world, all the chaos, it's nothing to do with logic anymore. We asking above Creator to help us, to assist us, and to bring all the miracles, and for us to see all the miracles we have around us. It's nothing to do anymore with any common sense. And last line, we always pronounce silently. After you will do Tikkun Nefesh and you will scan the angels of the day. Again, it's in the part of my video. Okay, let's go to the next page. The next page, it's in part of my video on Ana Bekoch. It's called Tikkun Nefesh, how to meditate to absolutely every cells, every organ in our body with the name of Yud-Kei Vav-Kei, okay? Now, next one, it's the Monday, which is Rosh Chodesh. This is the angels of the day of the new months of Sagittarius, the months of miracle and months we can change completely destiny. By the way, another thing I just remember when I was studying, I think from Orach Chaim, Chaim Ben Attar, one of the biggest tzaddikim, he was one of the tzaddikim who's holding the secret of Natalat Yadayim, and he was a big part of the, of the highest tzaddikim was here in this dimension. So he's saying that another thing we need to remember about months of Kislev, usually, we remember when we wish each other on Simchat Torah, when actually the whole disaster happened, we usually wish each other on Yom Kippur, we wish Gmar Chatima Tova, easy fast, but there's another way we always say Pitka Tova. It's to final sign, the degree the judgment will be removed. But what it says, Tadikim says, it's some bad, terrible things happen in Israel between Rosh Chodesh Kislev and the Simchat Torah. We actually can use Rosh Chodesh Kislev by fasting, by meditating, and I'm going to show you right now the combinations of meditation. We can remove any degree which is we couldn't remove during the holidays, 22 days. I'm saying it's like, it's like remind me of Pesach Hashani, Pesach Katan. You know how we have a Passover, and then we have another small Passover, which is Creator gave us opportunity to connect to this energy and to complete whatever we couldn't complete. How much mercy, how much love, the light of Creator given to us. We need to have so much appreciation and to have, to have real bitachon, to have a real trust with the Creator. This is something most important we came to live in this world. Not bitachon in the money, not security with your house, not security with the relationship. The first security we have to have are full, completely trust with the light of the Creator. What it's mean? It's easy to say. Yes, it's not enough just to believe there is a Creator. It's one step. But to trust, to always say, it's everything for the good. I know it's really hard, especially to those of us who's going through extremely difficult time when you're losing the close one, when you in front of your eyes, such a really painful things happen. But number one, we need to believe and trust and completely trust that whatever it's happened, it was been approved by Creator. And we need to ask ourselves, how did we create this energy? how did we brought this upon us? And this is the good thing for us to wake up, and this and we can see how many people right now, especially in Israel, waking up and start to ask themselves question, who I am, what is my identity, why I'm in a holy land. Can I be like other nations? Can I behave like other nations? No, you cannot live in a holy land and not to be holy. Yes, we all can make mistakes, but we at least need to know. Then we every day we need to grow and we need to behave like a Am Segula. What is it to be Tiferet Israel, to be balanced, Am Segula? Segul is the three dots. It's the atom. Is the total balance between right, left, and center column energy in order for us to be. We represent house of King David. We need in each day of our behavior, how we speak, how we do business with other people. We represent the whole Am Israel. You don't represent just yourself. And if those of you who study Zohar and you're not Jewish or not born in a Jewish family, but you feel like you're big part of tribes of Israel, or you are Christian who support Israel, and you really understand the power of the Creator in the Israel, Yerushalayim, you know what I'm talking about. You were blessed enough to understand the power of the Creator, and you let your kids to experience, because our children is the continuation of when we leave the world. We want to make sure there's nothing more powerful we can give to our children and the tool, the security with the Creator. It was one of the tzaddikim, he was a teacher of amazing tzaddik Rav Akiva and Gamzu. And in Hebrew, Gamzu, he always used to say his favorite expression, Gamzu litova. And he said, when people always ask him, and they ask Rav Akiva, if you know the story of Rav Akiva, what kind of terrible, painful death he went through and why he didn't feel the pain, and how he taught his old students from his teacher who taught him, no matter what's happened, you need to remember these exactly words. You can even write it down and pronounce them in Hebrew. Gamzu letova. Gamzu letova. This is all for the good. This whole combination numerology is directly connected to the 70 names of God, and this is how you activate. So the moment instead to fall and to let Satan to suck the energy, because look what's happened with the people. From the pain, this is how the other side sucking the energy, the life out of people. Instead to be sucked by this pain and by the chaos, you right away open your eyes, you're like a spiritual warrior, and first thing you say, Gamzuli Tova. There's another expression when you watch my video, usually this disclaimer of the beginning of my video, sometimes I put, sometimes not, but you probably saw in Hebrew, it says, Ein od and Ein od milevado. There's no one beside Creator. So this is really important. And believe me, you need to be a spiritually practical people. We all need to be. It has nothing to do with religious. You can, because by the way, Judaism is not even religious, it's a spirituality. It's the most magnificent structure and tools given to us how to operate in this world in order to be like creators. It's awesome. So what we're going to do, we're going to find right now months, which is called Kislev. This is the months we're entering. Samach Gimel, which is represent this month. Tetet le second line we have, and it's connected to the Ozen Smoli, which is left ear, and the 72 names, and the name, the tetragramming, the Yudke Vavki, the combination change, you can see here from each month or months, only months of areas has exactly the way how it is, Yudke Vavki, but when we go into the months of Sagittarius Kislev, it starts with Vav. Vav, and Vav, Yud, and then we have Hey, and then we have Hey. And it's pronounced Vayaha'a. Then we have another from the Lav, Ahava. We have with combination of Yud, Aleph, and then Hey, and then Hey. This is another very important combination. So every morning, you can scan this 100 times a day, literally. But do not leave home without scanning this line. And tomorrow, if you decide to fast, or you decide to do some extra action of chesed, of volunteering, to give your time to somebody, money and everything, do something extraordinary tomorrow, in order if you cannot fast. And then this is the very important line, which is secret of the whole month of Sagittarius, of Kislev, Vayara, Yashev, Haaretz, HaHakananini. Very important as well. You can always scan those combination. And in the end, it says, Mikadesh Israel, Varashei HaChadashim. They bless the people of Israel and all the new moons of the new moons. And another thing, I always remind you in every time when I do new moon video, there's a reason why Creator gave the first blessing of the new moon. Of all 613 mitzvot, 613 laws we have, the whole other nations, they have some have a 7, 10 commandments, right? You call it's not really commandments, it's precepts. It's even more. It's in Hebrew, mitzvah is the something then you do with the pleasure of to be the part of the Creator. And we get 613 laws how to operate in this dimension. And first was given to us the bless of the new moon, so we can understand how it's important. So put your watch on 4 o'clock a.m., like say 4:15, so you have a time to wake up, do natilat yadayim, washing your hands, scan the Zohar. You can go to already I always have Zohar.com under my video. You can always go inside of the Kabbalah Center, Zohar.com. You will see Zohar.com, and you can see the scanning of this the post. So in the next portion is going to be Parasha Vayetzem. So definitely take Zohar, scan the Zohar. You can take your own Zohar, by the way, your own portion, your birth portion, and you can check, you can scan as well. Whatever difficulties you're going through, whatever blessings you need, make a list, talk to the Creator, have this conversation. This is the moment to have a conversation with the Creator. It's called Itbadidut. Because without you to have your own personal conversation with the Creator, you cannot establish real bitachon with the Creator. Even you feel like you want to scream, you want to express yourself. This is what Creator wants. He wants you to be open, truthful with Him. And this is how you will connect to your true self. This is the only way. So I think, let me see. Oh, guys, another thing actually I have for you. So this is really, really cool thing here. Besides, this is the combination of each day of the week besides Shabbat. So another thing you can scan every time before you leave in home, you can always scan, because Aleph, you see, Aleph, it's the Sunday. Hey, then we have Yom Bet, you see, Aleph, Yom Aleph, it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So it's another thing you can as well, you can scan, and especially tomorrow is going to be second line, which is connect to Yom Sheni, Monday. So you can scan the second line over here. So it's another thing for you, another tools I wanted for you guys to have in your possession. Save them, use them, share with your friends, share with people you love. It's extremely important, because remember, it's not enough that now then you have this information. It's your calling to share with other people, because as more people will be aware, as more people will be happy and connecting to who they are, and to understand what is the place, what is really mission in life. Every time when we grow, our mission growing with us. You understand? So it's not black and white. And this is why definitely your birth chart can give a lot of information, but at the end of the day, you're the only one who came to this world to get know you through all the struggles, to all the revelation, all the beauty and wonder of this world as well. Okay, I think that's all what I wanted to tell us today. Would love to hear from you guys. How things going? How was your fast? If you decide, how was your whole day? If you had a chance to wake up early in the morning, to use this restriction, this powerful cosmic window opening for us to connect. And if you light candles for tzaddikim, definitely light for tzaddik. Maybe you connect to what I'm talking about. It's really important. Let's pray for each other. Let's pray for each other. Then our hearts will be open, and we can bring the final redemption as early and more from the chesed, from the mercy, and not from the judgment. Okay, much love, guys. Bye bye.